Hello guys, it's Eternal Hokage, welcome to the video. I haven't done Road to Boruto the anime episode in like more than 1 week, so I've decided to make the 7th episode of this show, and today we're talking about one of my favorite Naruto characters, and that's Kushina Uzumaki. Without further ado, let's move on to the intro.
We don't stop until we hit a drop.
Now, when I saw this, I couldn't believe. My mother's birthday is on the 10th of July, and Kushina's birthday is also on the 10th of July. So yeah, I just had to say it. But never mind. Let's move on. I did talk about Kushina, but yeah, let's talk about her as a character. Now, many of you guys who already watched this show. This series, I should say, Road to Boruto, the anime, you know that this isn't like a typical video in which I just talk about Kushina. I tend to give my opinions, my thoughts and everything, so yeah. Now, Kushina is my 5th favorite Naruto character, and this may be strange for many guys, but it's my personal list. She's one of my favorite Naruto characters, and if you want to check the rest of the characters I like the most, you can check the description below, and you'll find a link to the video, and also you'll see the full playlist of Road to Boruto, the anime. And the reason why I love Kushina so much is because I think she was one of the best persons in the whole anime. She was Naruto's mother, as we all know, and she was Minato's husband, and I like both Minato and Naruto, so it's kind of natural that Kushina is one of my favorite Naruto characters. But yeah, as I already said, I think she was one of the best persons in the whole anime. I'm saying she was because unfortunately she is dead. We haven't seen her much on the screen, so to say, because as I already said, she was dead since the beginning of the series. The first time we got introduced to Kushina was when Naruto was trying to control the Nine Tails chakra, and he had to defeat the Nine Tails, or Kurama I should say, and he couldn't do it without Kushina's help, because she had those Uzumaki chains, and she helped Naruto tame Kurama, and later on Kurama and Naruto became friends, which is the most important thing. But getting back to my original point, Kushina, not only she helped Naruto defeat Kurama, she also had a pretty important conversation with Naruto, conversation that would I don't want to say change Naruto, because Naruto was always a good person, but it influenced him in a good way. She told him about her and his father's deaths. She explained everything to Naruto, and she told him that she loves him. They hugged each other, and unlike when Naruto met Minato when he punched him in the stomach, he had a nice conversation with Kushina, and that was 1 or 2 episodes. It doesn't really matter how many episodes, in how many episodes Kushina was shown, but in that few episodes, when I saw Kushina and Naruto talking, I fell in love with the character. I was really sad that she was dead for the most part of the series, or I should say for the whole series, because I'm not counting the flashbacks, because really the first episode of Naruto is the episode in which Naruto is becoming Genin, and we all know that Kushina died on the day she gave Naruto birth. And Kushina, I don't know how to explain it, but I really like the character. I mean, you probably know this, but she was from the other village. I'm not sure what's the name of the village. That it doesn't really matter. But she was she was forced to move to Konoha, to the Hidden Leaf village, because she had to be the next Nine Tails Jinchuriki. She was the second Nine Tails Jinchuriki, and Naruto was the third Jinchuriki. Now, the reason why she was selected for the next Jinchuriki It was because of her. It's because she's an Uzumaki. You know, people from Uzumaki clan have a lot of chakra, and not everyone can, hold Kurama in their stomach every day, every night. So yeah, you get my point. Kushina also, she was, reckless in some situations. When we saw her flashbacks with Minato, I don't want to say reckless, but she was a bit silly in a positive way in many situations. And Naruto acts like her in some situations. He got it from his mother being Kushina, which is natural. And when Kushina was a child, she was bullied because she had red hair, and the one guy that always loved her hair and that always loved Kushina was Minato Namikaze, her future husband. And when we got those flashbacks of Minato and Kushina when they were like really young, oh my god, that period, those couple of episodes are some of my favorite Naruto Shippuden episodes. Now, another thing I wanted to tell you about Kushina and her character, don't get me wrong, it is a good thing that she was dead from the beginning, and I will explain it. I will explain what I want to say. So obviously, since she's one of my favorite characters, I wish I could have seen her more on the screen, but the fact that we never saw her made it even more interesting when we got introduced to Kushina in episode 200 something of Naruto Shippuden. I hope you get my point. Kushina, we haven't seen her in action much. We don't know how her battle abilities look like. Was she a good ninja, so to say? She probably was. She's Uzumaki. But really, when we talk about Kushina, her ninja skills or ninja abilities don't really matter, because right now in this video I'm talking about Kushina. I'm talking about her personality and about her character. So yeah, guys, as I already said, in the description I'll leave a video. You can check that video out if you want to know which other Naruto characters are my favorite, and I'll leave the full Road to Boruto the anime series in the description below. That was your boy Eternal Hokage. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.